What is going on, everyone? It is Saturday, September 29th. Back here again, day three of the system, turning $5,000 into $50,000. It is a big day of college football today. Again, just to recap, before people start to view, we'll kind of recap things just to see what we're doing here. We're taking a pot of $5,000 using a specific betting system, money management system, Labouche / Line, if you Google it, on how to manage this money and turn it into $50,000. So we've got two Labouche lines going right now, one on football over-unders and one on football sides. So just to recap, yesterday we gave out two picks. We had Colorado -9.5 over UCLA. That was an easy winner. They won by, I think, 22. And then we had the over in the Memphis-Tulane game, and we came up just a little bit short in that. Only scored 3 points in the second quarter, which was a little disappointing. We were kind of behind the eight ball and almost came back and got it. I think it finished at 61 instead of 65.5. So just came up short on that one. But you know what? The great thing about this system is that we go 1-1, and with the money management that we're using, sometimes you're ahead. So for the season, we are 2-2. 1-1 in our over-unders and 1-1 in our sides, and we are plus money this year. So big difference between straight betting. You straight bet, and I'm just going to use round numbers. You straight bet $100 on those 4 games. You go 2-2, you're down $20 right now. You're down your juice. So we bet. Again, we're betting a little bit smaller to start than that because we're starting with a $5,000 bankroll. We are ahead. Because of our 2-2 record, just because we bet different amounts on each games, and because of the system, you do eventually make money no matter what, as long as you go more than 33%. So going 50% is going to be fine all day long for us. So we've got a big day today. We've got 3 plays. Actually, I want to go over the line just to show you kind of what today's wagers are going to start out looking like. This is from yesterday, and again, we'll get some different graphics once people actually start watching the video. But since there's only 1-2 people watching right now, chalkboard's going to work just fine for us. So again, so last night we had, get my little eraser here. Last night we had a 2-unit bet on the over-under, and we lost that. So we lost our Memphis over-under. So we're putting a 2.2 at the end of this with our juice. Today's first bet on our over-under is going to be 3.2 units. So you're going to take 5, which is your unit. You're going to bet 3.2 times 5, and that's your wager. Last night on our side, we had a 3.1 unit wager on Colorado, and we won it. So we wiped those away. We cross them off, whatever you want to do. So we're left with these 9 1-unit bets that we need in order to clear this line for the side. So today's first bet on the side is going to be just 2 units. So we got a $10 bet on our side, about a $15, $16 bet, I believe, on our over-under, and that's how we're going to start. So we got an 11 o'clock game, 2:30 game, and a 6:30 game. And like I said, we're just going to adjust this every time to see how much we're betting on those games. So you really do have to kind of do a little bit of work in between games just to see how much you're going to be betting on each game. So a little bit of math comes involved with it too. So you got to be smarter than a 3rd grader, I guess, to do this. But you guys are all smarter than that. So again, we got about 3 great over-unders. We got 3 sides that will hopefully hit today. The other thing about this system is that it doesn't always work. You can lay out your day perfectly, but you know what? Betting 1 game at a time, betting 1 game after the game before it finishes, things come up. So you don't always hit that bet. So if you do want to take those bets and just bet $100 on all 6 of them, great, do that. I just know that if you bet 50, if you hit 50%, you go 3-3. Now you're down $30 on the day. So again, I like to do this. It's just a different way of gambling. I think it's a great way to earn money over time. You're not putting a ton of risk out there right away, as long as you don't get a huge losing streak, which we will get, and we'll work through that when we get to it. But anyway, on to the picks for the day. I've got 11 a.m. games. I've got a side bet on Syracuse. I think Syracuse is going to give Clemson a little bit of pressure. New quarterback in Clemson. We'll see if he can stand up to the pressure. Syracuse is getting 25 today. I did notice all of my wagers today are on road teams. I don't love that, but I'm taking Syracuse plus 25 for my 11 a.m. side bet, and then I'm hitting the Oklahoma State Kansas over 60.5 for my over under. So Oklahoma State over 60.5, Syracuse plus 25. Those are my 11 o'clock bets for today. Rolling it back at 2:30 if possible. I'm going to stick with Purdue -3 against Nebraska. Nebraska is a train wreck this year. Purdue is playing well. I think that they get the job done on the road. So I'm taking Purdue -3, and then I've got the Cincinnati UConn under at 230, 58.5 is what the line is right now. So those are my 2:30 bets. Then at 6:30, I'm going to run it back with Ohio State over Penn State to end things. Ohio State is -3.5. I think they are the class of the Big Ten. Actually, Ohio State, Penn State are hands and feet above the rest of the Big Ten. But Ohio State, I think, gets this done on the road, keeps their national championships hopes alive. And then I got the Stanford Notre Dame under 52 late. So those are my picks for the day. Like I said, good luck with everything. Let me know what you guys think. Hopefully you guys stumble across this channel. I want to know what you guys think about the management system. Some people hate it, and I know that. I've been doing this, like I said, for 10 years just with this specific system and kind of tweaking it and perfecting it and messing with it. So I know some people hate it, and I get that. That's fine. I don't really care. Like I said, at the end of the day, if it doesn't work out, we lose $5,000, and that's not a big deal. So obviously the idea is to turn it into 50,000 if we can do that. So best of luck. I hope you guys have a great day, and good luck with your wagers. Bye.